16 sprints out of 17 for my sprinting to my first half marathon. And only 1 week left. I spent Christmas week volunteering in Asheville and didn't do any formal workouts that week, but I got straight back to it for New Year's. This week's retrospective format is from Retrospectives A Scrum Master's Guide by Daria Bagina. The hot air balloon prompt. Wind, what can help us? Fire, what did help us? Storm, what could slow us down? And sandbags, what did slow us down? Let's get to it. I'm going to start with fire, the things that actually helped pave the way. When I did my long walk, I did it over lunch, and it was a beautiful day that day. It was about in the 60s, completely blue sky, sunny, and it was beautiful. I went to the park that day with my water bottles full, which you know has been a challenge for me. Had all my gear organized and ready to go. Going on trails that I'm familiar with actually increases my pace and also my general comfort level and safety and knowing where everything is. Eating more regularly and drinking more fluids has actually been more beneficial as well. The things that could help me more are if I choose to change my route to where I end up going to a park and doing more than one loop on a trail, that is one, a place I am familiar with. Two, it's a rubber trail and will be better on my body as I get further in my course. In addition to, it's also flat, will help me maintain my desired pace. Now, I should have been doing this all along, but when I was at the gym or go to the gym, I can practice more with inclines. Once I finalize my course, I can go ahead and schedule my food and beverage intake along my route, following a specific itinerary. The sandbags that definitely slowed me down is I had a migraine for 2 whole days, which actually took me out of work one day, eliminated one of my scheduled workout days, and I had to just lie flat with an ice pack wrapped around my head. And that happening so late in the game when my workouts are really important is definitely a drag and causing my readout to be later too. As far as things that could potentially slow me down, an actual storm. If there is a storm and it's raining, I will postpone my event. And if it's extra windy, I will go, but that will likely increase my pace per mile and potential illness. Specifically because the weather for my day of event, January 12th, which of course is winter in Georgia, is scheduled to be high 30s, low 40s, which is colder than what I have been training in. With that said, I actually really like that retrospective format. I think I'm gonna add that to one of my favorites. In terms of what is on the docket for this last week, the only 1 week remaining of my training, I have 3 workouts scheduled, 1 long walk and 2 gym workouts. I need to finalize my route. I need to confirm my weather and clothing. I also need to plan my food and beverage intake along the route. Those are my MVPs, my minimum viable products. And then if I have time, I can also catch up on the most recent videos and articles from my Garmin training plan, as well as review the metrics for all my long walks up to this point, though the weather could really throw that off. Y'all, 1 more week until my half marathon and on my 40th birthday. Thank you for your support. Continue to say some prayers for me, specifically that the weather does its thing in my benefit. I'm Katrina and I'm the Scrum Mother.